Have you ever realized how much time you waste trying to prove something to others? How many times have you strayed from your own path because you were too busy looking at what others were doing and forgot to focus on your own growth? While you spend energy comparing yourself, your real life keeps passing by. Your goals are left behind, and the results you dream of seem further and further away. Now, imagine the power of simply shutting out the noise around you, turning off distractions, and putting all your strength into yourself. Silence is not weakness, it's strategy. Because when you work in silence, without needing to show off, your results become impossible to ignore. Stay with me until the end of this video, because today, I'm going to show you how to transform silence into your secret weapon to earn respect, success, and results that speak louder than any words. But think about this. The greatest winners, the names that changed the game in any field, never tried to prove anything to anyone with words. They let their results speak for them. Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, doesn't spend his time arguing whether he's the best or not. He works in silence, trains when no one is watching, sacrifices parties, nights, and distractions. And when he steps onto the field, his results, goals, titles, records, speak for him. Steve Jobs, before launching the iPhone, didn't need to shout to the world that he would change technology. He spent years in silence, planning, creating, perfecting. And when he finally revealed his creation, the world stopped. Kobe Bryant, known as the Black Mamba, didn't need to justify himself. His silent training sessions, his nights on the court, resulted in plays that became basketball history. These examples prove that silence is much more than the absence of sound. It's a strategic choice, it's focus, it's discipline. This is where the turning point happens. Silence doesn't mean distancing yourself from the world or living in isolation. It means learning to filter out what doesn't matter. It means shutting out the noise of opinions, comparisons, and external pressures so you can direct your energy toward what truly makes a difference. It's about creating what we call productive silence. Moments when you focus only on yourself, without distractions, without the need to show anyone. When you enter this state, your mind clears, your ideas sharpen, and your discipline strengthens. You begin to realize that silence is not an uncomfortable void, but a fertile space where you plant the seeds of your future results. This is the moment when transformation truly begins. When you stop wasting energy proving yourself to the world and start investing that energy into building something solid for yourself. Now you may be asking yourself, how do I apply silence? In my daily life? It's simple, but it requires discipline. Set aside at least 30 minutes a day for deep silence. No phone, no notifications, no distractions. Use that time to study, plan, train, or simply reflect on your next steps. Try short meditation to calm your mind and silence that inner voice that insists you're not good enough. Avoid sharing all your plans and achievements on social media. The world doesn't need to know every step you take. Instead, work in silence and let your results become the proof of your effort. And remember, comparison can be a tool for inspiration, but never a measure of your worth. Look at those ahead of you not to feel inferior, but to motivate yourself to grow. And what happens when you truly focus on yourself and learn to use silence as a strategy? The results begin to show. You study in silence and suddenly surprise. Everyone with top grades, you train quietly, and one day you're in better shape than anyone expected. You work in anonymity, and when no one expects it, you launch a project that changes your financial life. That's when silence stops being just a habit and turns into power. Because there's nothing more impactful than seeing someone who doesn't talk too much, but achieves everything they want with concrete results. And here we reach the most powerful point of this message. Silence is not weakness. It's not emptiness. Silence is full of answers, full of energy, full of strength. It's the ground where you build who you truly want to be. While many waste time arguing, posting, comparing, and trying to prove their worth, you will be acting. And when the results arrive, They will be so strong, so undeniable, that words won't even be necessary, because your results will speak for you. Remember, while others talk, you work. While others get distracted, you build. Silence is the secret of true winners. If this message made sense to you, don't let it end here. Watch it again whenever you need motivation. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, and most importantly, put it into practice. Because focusing on yourself and choosing silence may be the turning point you've been waiting for. Your results will scream so loudly that no one will be able to ignore them. And when that day comes, you'll understand that you never needed to prove anything to anyone. You only needed to believe in yourself and let silence work in your favor.